Today I am going to tell you all about my new obsession, the BB creams. You have seen me doing the review of Dr. Jart BB cream, but I wanted to try some others. So, quick facts about BB creams. They are primarily a skincare, not a makeup. They do sort of even out your skin, but they are not like foundations or tinted moisturizers. And the best BB creams, the real BB creams, are the ones from Asia. Mostly they are from Korea. The Western BB creams are nothing like the Asian ones. To me, I've tried few of them. To me, the Western BB creams, like, you know, the L'Oreal, Garnier, all the others, are just like really bad tinted moisturizers. So that's not what I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so mostly the BB creams come in a really ashy white light color, and that's because Asian women like to be really pale. So although I really like Dr. Jart, I thought it was making me looking a bit grey and too light. I can adjust that because I can use powder on top of it or some light foundation. And I thought I will look for some other BB creams that maybe come in different colors. And a lot of you gave me a lot of suggestions, and one of them was Misha M Perfect Cover BB cream. Comes in a box like this, and I've got two colors. I got number 23 and 27. And I know a lot of people here on YouTube I've seen doing reviews on BB creams, and you know, they were saying, oh, it's not really covering my face, therefore it's extra step. I feel totally opposite. I think it cuts out your skincare, because this is primarily a skincare. It has all the fantastic ingredients, anti-aging ingredients in here, and I could read you a few. Let me put my glasses on. I know you've never seen me with glasses on, but yeah, my eyes are getting a bit worse. I look quite intelligent, don't I? Okay, things like jojoba seed oil, collagen, macadamia seed oil, caviar extract, and don't quote me on that, but I think Misha M is paraben free. I know that a lot of you out there don't like stuff that have parabens, because the Dr. Jart BB cream has parabens in it, but I can't see here in an ingredient list any parabens, so no. So I think it might be paraben free. To me, so like I said, to me, it actually cuts my routine in the morning, because I only put my serum and my eye cream, which I would normally do, and I don't put any moisturizer on, because this is my moisturizer, and my primer, and it evens out my skin tone, which means that I don't have to use such full cover foundation. I can use very light foundation, or I can just use mineral foundation, like mineral powder, which I often do. So like today, I have on Misha BB cream in number 23, and just Laura Mercier mineral powder in classic beige. So to me, it actually cuts my skincare routine, you know, down. Not that it's not an extra step for me at all. And And I think some of you out there would say, oh, it makes me all shiny or greasy. Maybe because you're using moisturizer under this, and you don't need to unless you're very, very dry. You've got very, very dry skin. But I just use that. Okay, let's get down to colors. And I know I probably should have showed you that on my face, but to be honest, I've done so many videos lately with my horrible makeup free face that I don't want to see myself like this for a long time now. So you've seen me, I've got a video applying Dr. Jart, and I look really horrendous on there. So if you want to see that, just go back and see where I review Dr. Jart. Okay, so let me just do Dr. Jart's so I can compare it. Most of the BB creams will be that color. Very, very light. They are very thick, so you don't need much. And Dr. Jart comes just in one color. I hope you can see that. It's very, very white, but it honestly does not matter. When you first put it on your face, it looks almost like a mask, but wait for about 5 minutes and you really adjust and evens out your skin tone. You know, I love it because, and especially for me, I'm someone who loved full coverage foundations. And I can actually just put that on, and Laura Mercier, I would never ever do that before with anything else. If I just put moisturizer on and Laura Mercier, I would have hated myself, looking at myself, but that really makes a difference. So that's the Dr. Jart, and I still like it, and I probably will use it more in the winter when I don't have tan. When I start self-tanning, I thought I want something a bit darker, especially if I don't want to put foundation on the top of it, if I just want to use it to even out my skin tone. So I've ordered number 23 from Misha M. So it's called Misha M Perfect Cover BB Cream. It has SPF of 42. That's another thing. I have moisturizers that don't have SPF in it. This one has quite high SPF in it as well. So to me, this is like, love it. Anyway, let me show you the number 23. It is still light, but I would say has more of a pinky undertone. So there is Misha M number 23. And Angie, if you're watching, I think you would like that because I know the other ones made you look a bit ashy. So this one is quite nice. And then I thought, you know what about when I have a lot of suntan or a fake tan, I want something even darker. So I ordered number 27, and that is properly yellow undertone. It almost looks like foundation. Let me rub it in now. So this is Dr. Jart. Don't know, I hope you can see it is a bit white and ashy. Then this is Misha M number 23. And then Misha M number 27. So you can see they completely different undertones. Let me just rub that in more. I mean, look how tiny bit I put, and I can almost do my whole hand with it. Let me just rub them all in so you get better idea what it actually looks like when you work it into your skin. Okay, so that's your number 27. So you can definitely see it's much more yellow undertone. Then in the middle is number 23, and this is Dr. Jart. Okay, so let me tell you now what I think about them. I think I shouldn't have been looking for color matching my face. Because like I said, it is not a makeup, it is not foundation. So I thought the number 27 would be brilliant, but actually it was no good. I think those BB creams supposed to be lighter than your face. Okay. Because this is a moisturizer with just some ingredients that even out your skin tone, it will sink into your face like moisturizer. It's not like a foundation. So when I used the number 27, the darker one, what happened after a while, because it sank into my face like moisturizer should, and the color stayed a bit patchy. So I think they're trying to make it more, because before you could only get BB creams in that light color, and they're trying to make it for different skin types. But I think if you want to use the dark one, you need to be darker than that. So I would say to use number 27, you need to be like NC40, and then that's going to be lighter than your face, but that's what evens out your face, if you know what I mean. That's my experience with it. I've used it now for quite a while. That's why I didn't want to do the review straight away. I wanted to work with them all for a bit. So I'm very happy with number 23 when I'm a bit darker. And let me put that on this hand again. So that's the number 23. It's a true beige with, it doesn't have that ashy undertone. Can you see? It's more pinky. So I think especially if you have yellow undertones, that would nicely even out and neutralize your undertone. That is absolutely perfect. Once you worked it in, that is perfect. Whereas can you see that 27, you can really see it. So don't try to really match those BB creams to your skin tone, because it is not a foundation. It is there just to even out your skin. So when I put the darker one, it does even out my skin, but gives it color, a natural color. And once it sinks in like moisturizer should, it leaves this whatever color they've added to it a bit patchy on my face, whereas I don't get that with the lighter one. Let me just tell you first where I got them. Dr. Jart I just got in Boots. It's quite widely available in the UK, but I haven't seen in Boots any other Asian BB creams. My Misha M number 23 I got from eBay. I found a seller, and I will try to put a link to her eBay shop down below, and I've researched it, I've read all the reviews, and she is called Sing Girl, I think. And if you order it straight from Korea, it's so much cheaper. I think that was £8-9 for me. But when I wanted to get number 27, she didn't have that in her shop. So I googled it and I found one on Amazon, which came from Austria, I think, from a BB cream shop. And that was so much more expensive. I think that was £25, and then postage and packaging, and I think it all in all cost me £28. So £28, £9. So I will always buy it from Korea because it's much cheaper, and I didn't pay for postage from Korea. And I was prepared to wait for it for like a month, because it said that to UK you expect to let me take this off now. You expect to wait between 15 and 30 days, but I think I got mine in 10 days, so it was quite quick, so I was very happy. So now let me sum it up. I love BB creams, the original Asian BB creams, and I think doesn't matter which one you try, they're very, very similar. I know that some BB cream companies make them for dry, oily, for different skins and different needs. Colors are very, very similar, and that's okay, because you're not supposed to really match it to your skin color. It's there just to slightly even out your skin color, and you have to put something on the top of it. I don't think this is extra step, because to me this is a moisturizer, primer and concealer in one, because you can actually conceal bits on your face. You take tiny bit, because as you've seen, it goes long way, and you spread it very slightly, and then you pat it in like you would with moisturizer. If you have patches somewhere that you need more coverage, you just add a bit more and work it in. Okay, so to me, I'm actually cutting out 3 products, or even 4. My moisturizer, sunblock, primer and concealer. To me, this is 4 in 1. Evens out my skin. So if you think you still have to use powder or foundation on the top of it, that's just one step after that. Whereas if you don't use BB creams, you have to use your moisturizer with SPF, then you would use concealer, and then all your other things. So I don't think this is extra step at all. I would definitely recommend them. Like I said, be careful with the number 27. It's for dark people that are like NC 40, I would say, and up. If you NC 25 and down, you'll be fine with number 21 in Misha B or Dr. Jart. And if you're someone like me, in between, Misha number 23 is perfect. They also send me from that Sing Sing Girl shop loads of little samples of different BB creams, and I've tried them all, and they're very, very similar. The colors are, the same whitish, creamy, beigey colors, but some are a bit more ashy, some are a bit more on the pinky side. It was only really Misha M that I found doing those darker colors. So I hope that was helpful. I definitely like them, and I've been using them every day. They have also whatever ingredients they have in them. They have the ingredients that lighten your skin from your skin damage. I've actually noticed now that my sun damaged spots are getting a bit lighter. It could be due to all the other skincare I'm using as well. But to me, everything I'm using with the BB creams works perfectly. And, for someone that loves full coverage, when I've started using the BB creams, I've noticed that I actually look better. I still get the coverage, but I'm not caked. Because obviously, being over 40, I'm getting fine lines. And sometimes when I put the full coverage foundation, it does settle in lines and it looks a bit cakey. So now, because of the BB creams, I started, being drawn towards lighter foundations, like the one that I've reviewed, the Guerlain, the other day, and Estee Lauder Light. Actually, I prefer them now. So, and it's all because of the BB creams that I use underneath. I hope that was clear as mud. I'm not very good at this, I think. I'm not very good at reviews, really, but I hope I explained it well, and you can make your own mind up. Oh, about the smell. because I remember watching a review, someone said that it has a fragrance. It has, tiny bit, powdery, baby powder type of fragrance. Very nice actually, but I can't smell it on myself. So, but then, you know, I've never minded skincare or makeup with smelling it. I've got beautiful now, even hand. And while I'm here, let me just do a quick face of the day, what I have on. So my face, Misha M BB cream in number 23, then Laura Mercier mineral powder in classic beige. On my cheeks, which I'm really loving, is this MOA Makeup Academy blusher shade 6. I really like it. It's this cheap drugstore make here in the UK, and you know, the quality is not, I mean, you can see it's really crumbly, but it is a beautiful shimmery blush. On my eyes I've used sorry, number 17 Peep Show Smoky Eye Palette, and I think this was a limited edition in Boots, and I bought it a while ago, but they are beautiful colors. But I'm sure you can get something like this from Bare Minerals. Basically you get, this is very shimmery light pink, then this one is sort of shimmery taupe, then this one is satin, more satin, dark brown, and then matte gunmetal grey. So it's that sort of combination. Very pretty. And then just eyeliner. I've used just a kohl eyeliner today, mascara, and on my lips, my Rimmel Apocalypse in Stella. That's the coral on steroids color. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I see you soon. Bye!